building something that it's going to have an impact on people you're not even going to meet. That right there brings a lot more questions and a lot more insight on what the Word of God says. You know, when I hear the difference between legacy and legendary, I often think about the book of Ecclesiastes, where Solomon himself said that, you know, we're working so hard so that way one day we're going to die and somebody else gets to enjoy what we worked for. Now that some people can take offense to that, and it will be unmotivating to them. But then other people take that as an initiative to drive them forward to be able to work so hard so that way future generations don't have to work as hard. Because when you establish a legacy, what you're doing is you're creating a foundation to enable future generations to build off of. And even though you might not be there for others to, you know, give you the accolades or the thanks or anything like that, which is what legendary looks for, you realize that you have enabled future generations to be well established and have a advantage when they are doing the thing that you started, and it makes it a little bit more easier for them to go ahead and accomplish the bigger task. You know, more often than not, you see parents, most parents will sit there and say, like, I want my kids to do better than I did, but then they don't want to take those initiatives. They don't want to take that drive. They don't want to work hard to be able to set their children up. Some folks are okay with, like, yes, I'll leave my kid something, and some folks are say, yeah, I'll leave my kid the house, or I'll leave my kid. But then see what happens is, especially in today's culture, we have a lot of blended families, we have a lot of mixed families, we have a lot of families where it's just single parents, and that single parent may have some things that they've accumulated over life, but how do they distribute it in a way where it may be fair, it may be just across the siblings? When you build a legacy, you're building something that can be transferred across the entire family. And a lot of times it's not just in the material aspect. It is also in the wisdom, it's the understanding, it's the application, it's character, it's morals, it's behavior patterns. It's understanding that our legacy stands for something. The purpose behind what we've built is to enable our future generation to take this higher, go further, be able to accomplish more, and to do more. If we look at what Jesus said, you know, he just simply said, he said, listen, do not store up treasures here on earth. Why? Why did he say something like that?
It's not going to matter. We're all going to die one day, and we can't take it with us. So the only, yeah.
Very key point, you know, we just can't take it with us.
So we might as well. I mean, if you're leaving a legacy, if you're building a legacy for future generations, or, you know, just like you said, it doesn't have to be the material stuff. It could be traditions. It could be just things that you instill in your families. Sometimes, you know, I know that we have encountered generational curses, you know, and those are broken once you give your life to Christ.
Hey, from the bottom of our heart, man, we just want to say thank you for watching. We really appreciate you guys tuning in with us. We want to continue to make more content, so if you could do us a favor, help us with the algorithm.
Don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to share. Bye.
Bye.